that was no fun at all. Thank God, for me at least, that I had my own softball tonight, so I didn't have to watch this mess. Jays lose 3-0 to the Boston Red Sox, and they get 2 hit. Barger gets a double, and he walked as well, so he had a good day, and Vladdy had a hit. Barger got a double, Vladdy in a single, that's it. That was it for the offense for the Jays today. They had 3 total base runners. Guess what? Barger was 2 of said base runners. Got a base twice. Vladdy got a single. Nobody else reached base. Against Brian Bayo, and I believe it was just right to Kenley Jansen after that. It was. As you lose 3-0. There's not much to say. Chris Bassett got the start for the Blue Jays, and other than the RBI single in the first inning scoring Jaron Duran by Willie Abreu, Bassett was fine. First decent start in a while. Brandon Little allowed a 2-run shot to Canadian Tyler O'Neill. David Hamilton scored, made it 3-0. But at that point, I mean, God, it was 1-0. Felt like it was a mountain to climb anyways. And that was it. This video is not going to be very long. Why? Because what the hell are we going to talk about? We could talk about how this team was watchable, 6 wins in a row. It was fun. Even yesterday in the early part of the game, they were hitting the ball everywhere. It was fun to watch. Unfortunately, they were getting thrown out everywhere as well. But regardless, they were hitting the ball. Today, nope. You lost and you couldn't hit. Like I mentioned, Vladdy was 1 for 3 in the ball game. Madison Barger 1 for 2 with a walk in the game. So he's now hitting .204 with a .240 on base. And going into play today, had that OPS over 600 at .602, and he had a double and a walk today, so that's just going to go up and up. So good on Addison Barger. Continues to rip the baseball, and he's locked in a little bit more now, and it's nice to see. It really is. 2 hits, 10 strikeouts. They walked once. No good. Chris Bass, as I mentioned, got the start for the Blue Jays, and unfortunately picked up the loss, but only allowed 1 run. There's a spider here. Give me a second. It's the only entertainment we got here, folks. Is me. Oh, there he is. There you are, you little bastard. Ah, got him. You got him? Oh, yeah. Got him good. All right. Now back to your regular scheduled programming about talking how the Blue Jays are piss poor today. Bassett was great. One of his better starts in a very long time. 6 2/3, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 9 punch-ups. So other than the RBI single in the first inning, he was great. Brandon Little went an inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 of which was earned, had a strikeout. Ryan Burr in a third of an inning, and he got the guy out, but that was all she wrote for the pitching staff today. Yeah, there's not much else to talk about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about our prospects now. Because Blue Jay fans, we need to talk about the future of this organization. We don't know. Like, they keep talking about competing in 2025. We don't know how true that is. We really have no clue. And I understand that if you look at all the Baseball America, all that stuff, they rank the Blue Jays prospect or the farm system at about 23rd or something along those lines. I look at the Jays prospect core and I'm like, it's much better than that. However, in order for it to be higher, your pitchers have to be healthy. And what do I mean by that? I'm going to start reaming off some names for you guys. Ricky Tiedemann. Landon Marutis, Brandon Barriera. 3 guys with extremely high upside. We obviously know Ricky Tiedemann just can't stay on the field, but his talent is off the charts. Brandon Barriera, since he's been drafted by the Blue Jays, he's just never been able to stay healthy. He's still only 20, but he may not even pitch at all next year because he had Tommy John. So there's that. Landon Marutis had a really good start to his season, only 19 years old, was in Dunedin, just 10 2/3 innings pitched, and he allowed, 3 hits total, 12 strikeouts. He was so dominant in his 3 starts in April, went down with an arm injury, done for the season. And it's like, you got to find a way to stay healthy. And they also have Trey Savage, who at the top of their farm system, and Arjun Namala. Guys, we've seen, if you haven't seen the highlights on Arjun Namala, dude is ripping baseballs apart at Dunedin. It is so fun to watch. Unfortunately, it was 0 for 3 today with a couple strikeouts, but he has 15 home runs, an OPS near 800. And by the way, he's 18 years old in a league that averages around 21 years old. So it's exciting stuff in the minor leagues for the Jays org. And I had to bring up something a little bit there. I wanted to talk a little bit about the organization and where they're at. especially pitching-wise. Because, let's be honest, you look at this Jays organization, you look at the big league club, it's a lot of older guys. Chris Bassett, Kevin Gausman, Jose Barrios on the other side of 30 now. Even Yariel Rodriguez is 27, which, fine, I guess. But, you know, you need some young arms. And you have a lot of them just question mark after question mark, more or less because of health. So, we'll see moving forward, all right? And let's just move on to the next game, as it's really, I guess it's an enticing one for Blue Jay fans, because Bowden Francis gets the ball in the finale tomorrow against the Red Sox tomorrow night. And that start right there is the make it or break it for me. And people are going to talk about, well, what do you mean? He had 4 starts. He had 1 against the Orioles. 5 innings, a 2-run ball against Baltimore is good. And then he beat up on the Angels twice and the Cubs, who are not all that great. I mean, he dominated them. Don't get me wrong. He dominated them, did exactly what he should do to those horrific teams. But now you've got an offense in the Boston Red Sox who are overall very good. Some very good lefties, right? Rafael Devers, Jaron Duran, Tristan Casas, some really good left-handed bats in a ballpark that's very weird. Let's see how he does tomorrow. If he puts up another quality start, another really good start, might be legit here. That's my kind of thought on this whole situation. You guys get something different. Let me know down below. And on the other side, Cutter Crawford gets the ball for the Red Sox. Damn, his numbers have skyrocketed. Has he not had a good second half? I thought he was really good to start the season. Let me check that out. He had he had a stretch there in late July, early August, where he allowed 6 runs, 5 runs, 5 runs, 6 runs, 4 runs. Yeah, it hasn't been great for Cutter Crawford. I think he had a really good start to the season. Yeah, 3.5 ERA in mid-June, July was that 13th. He had an ERA of 3.04 on the season. In 18 starts. Like, he'd been really good, but then hit a wall and really fell off a cliff. And so we'll see what happens tomorrow night. 7:10 at Fenway. Basically the rubber match of this 5-game series there. Both teams have won 2. We'll see what happens tomorrow night as the Jays look to win one game of the 5er. And then head to Minnesota, where it would have been interesting because Minnesota's getting their ass kicked by the Atlanta Braves. The Jays won these 2 games yesterday and today. It would have gained 2 more games. That 3-game series in Mini would be very interesting. But now it's not, because you've lost 2 in a row. You're back to 5 games under 500. Let's be honest, it's a slap in the face with reality. The team's not that great. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and maybe Barger's couple at bats and Bassett's outing today, because that's about all I got for you. Hit the like button to appreciate that. The subscribe button if not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you very minimally like? What'd you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below, so follow up there if you haven't done so already, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow night. Game 5 of this 5-gamer at Fenway. 7:10 first pitch. Bowden Francis, Cutter Crawford is a pitching matchup there. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and the game being over, we'll talk to you guys then.